Hello, greetings and wisdom, brothers and sisters, intellects, scholars, thinkers. I welcome you today in full belief of Allah, the Master, the Benefit, the Merciful, and the message of his final prophet, Muhammad, and all 40,000 prophets before. Assalamu alaikum. Ala kuna kul wujud wa hala lillahiya wa qabal arada kuna lihayawa bad. Allah is all existence, and it was infinity before and will be infinity after. Hello, I'm Shaheed al-Shaheed. I was converted to Islam 13 years ago and was originally raised a Catholic. I then was atheist in my early adult years, but then changed my philosophy to belief in God and the one God Allah at the age of 25. Since then, I studied Islam in depth to the best of my intellect. Today's subject for thought and reasoning is the Dajjal, the Antichrist. The exact translation of Dajjal from Arabic into English, the closest word we have is the impostor, or perhaps more importantly, singularly, the impostor. Arabic, like Chinese, is multilingual. The Arabic word into English phrase means the false messiah, or one who believes he is a god. In my studies, I have concentrated a lot of my efforts on the revelations of the Dajjal as told by the prophets and messengers of Islam. Listen to the last messenger, for his path leads to the same destination. The final messenger is one that reveals the Dajjal and therefore destroys it. Lihawa kuna malakahum qabl imad nabi ya akal al-shik mi magog. For he shall been here before, should he take the form of a Magog. To really understand the revelations of the Dajjal, we must first understand the first revelation, al-sama min Adam, the poisoning of the blood, and this is the subject of today's lecture. What has poisoned our thoughts as well as our blood is the general belief of how we came to be, how we came to exist. My poisoned brothers and sisters, there were no primitive ape-like men and the Stone Age. There was simply what the word of the Prophet described as Al-Azim Zahir, meaning the great appearance. A world that has to form from evolution is not the work of a God, and certainly not the one God, Allah. Every day our children's minds are poisoned by our Dajjalic education systems that destroy intellect and free thought blessed to us by Allah and the teachings of the prophets and messengers. In the very beginning, Allah created the tribes. All the people in the tribes were Jamal Dak Hadada, meaning beauty that is threatening. Each tribe had their own look. Everyone's face looked the same, although the boys and girls looked very much opposite from each other. Today we would think no way can they be brothers and sisters. They, the tribe, were of word, and word is man as it is God. There was also the immortal, the first and last form of the Dajjal, Indama ili al-in, as to the eye, and he was ugly, the only ugly person on earth at the time. He was ugly but immortal. Therefore he proclaimed himself a god at the time and will declare himself the god at the end of time. This hideous looking being started by kidnapping women of birth, raping them and forcing them to have his children, all of whom were deformed by ugliness. They did not look like him because ugliness does not have any stable form. When he had about 500 male and female, he taught his sons to become expert rapists and lurers, and scattered them around the world, and poisoned the original beautiful bloodlines of the tribes of one blood. But there was one tribe in East Barbaria the Magog who witnessed the desecration of the original tribes. Now Magog in Old Persian means ugly, the ugly tribe. They knew what the Dajjal was up to and thought, we may be ugly, but we're not hideous. They pledged only to breed with each other, and have nearly done so right up to the present day. Today, a tribe that was thought ugly at the time, at the start of time, is now considered beautiful today. The Magog will be the tribe at the end of time that will go down with its colours blazing, for each shaheed will take on this form as the start of the Dajjal's torture. For no one asked to be existed, and certainly no one as themselves. Today we live on a planet full of ugly people, because we are nearly all the